When a man reaches out to connect with you through gentle affection, many women pause, unsure how to respond. Some freeze, tense up, or quietly wonder what his intentions really are. But what few people realize is that those small, tender moments aren't just about physical attraction. They're about emotion, trust, and a man's deeper desire to feel connected, not just through words, but through presence. What might seem like a spark of desire often carries something more meaningful beneath it, a quiet form of affection that says, "I want to understand you." You see, affection and touch are powerful languages, especially as relationships mature. They go beyond excitement or routine and become ways of communicating emotions that are sometimes too complex to express verbally. Many men, particularly later in life, find it hard to put their feelings into words. Society has often taught them to stay strong, steady, and controlled. But through physical closeness, they express tenderness. It's how their heart speaks when words fall short. When a man reaches for you in a caring way, he's not always looking for passion in the moment. Sometimes, he's looking for reassurance, a connection that tells him he's still trusted, still valued, still wanted. Every breath, every soft response from you tells him something profound. It reminds him that he still matters. That bond, the one built through unspoken understanding, can be far deeper than anything spoken aloud. Many women over 50 share similar stories. They talk about feeling distant from their partner, uncertain if the spark can still exist after years of change. The truth is, connection doesn't fade with age, it evolves. It becomes richer, quieter, and more intentional. What once was excitement becomes intimacy. What once was urgency becomes depth. When a man shows affection, it's rarely just physical. It's emotional. It's his way of reconnecting, of saying, "You still move me." He might not always know how to say that out loud, but he communicates it through presence, through the time he takes, through the way he listens to your breath, or how he notices your comfort. In those quiet, wordless exchanges, something powerful happens. Two people stop performing and start truly seeing each other again. And here's something most people never realize: the body and emotions are deeply connected. When two people share a moment of closeness, even a gentle one, the body releases a hormone called oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone. It's the same hormone that promotes trust and emotional safety. That's why after such moments, couples often feel more peaceful, more affectionate, more aligned, even without words. It's not about excitement alone, it's about safety, harmony, and the comfort of being known. For women in midlife, changes in hormones and body image can sometimes make intimacy feel complicated. But it's important to remember, your body still remembers how to feel connected, how to respond, how to enjoy tenderness. All it needs is safety and understanding. When affection is shared with patience and genuine emotion, your body and mind start to relax again. It's not about performing, it's about allowing yourself to be present, to feel valued, and to let go of fear. The more you open yourself to that kind of connection, the more confidence and joy begin to return. Because love and desire at this stage of life are not about youth, they're about depth. They're about the trust that builds when two people have seen each other grow and still choose to stay close. So the next time you find yourself in a moment of quiet closeness, don't overthink it. Breathe. Let it happen naturally. Because what's unfolding in that moment isn't just touch, it's trust. It's two hearts communicating in the simplest, most human way possible. And as we move forward, we'll explore how understanding this emotional language can transform your connection, helping you rediscover warmth, confidence, and closeness that grows stronger with time. Because intimacy after 50 isn't about chasing what once was, it's about embracing what now can be, deeper, more peaceful, and far more meaningful. As we continue this conversation, let's talk about what truly deepens intimacy after 50, the power of trust, emotional safety, and being seen for who you are today. Many women tell me that as they've gotten older, they don't feel as confident in their bodies as they once did. Hormonal changes, life transitions, and years of caring for others can make it easy to lose touch with your own sensuality. But here's something most women forget: that confidence and warmth never truly disappear. They just wait quietly, ready to be rediscovered when you start feeling safe enough to open up again. When your partner reaches for you with tenderness, he's not focused on flaws or imperfections. What matters most to him is the way you respond, the soft breath, the quiet relaxation, the look of trust in your eyes. Those moments of connection remind him that love still lives between you. When you let go of self-consciousness and allow yourself to simply be present, you give both of you permission to reconnect. Because at this stage of life, true intimacy isn't about performance. It's about presence. It's not about how you look, but about how you make each other feel. Every time you allow yourself to be open, to laugh, to let him in emotionally, you strengthen a bond that's far deeper than physical attraction. You remind him, and yourself, that love grows richer when it's built on understanding, patience, and genuine care. Many couples rediscover each other not through grand gestures, but through small, mindful ones, holding hands longer, speaking kindly, slowing down to listen, or simply sitting together in silence. Those moments create safety. And that safety is what allows both of you to relax, to feel more affectionate, and to rediscover the spark that once came so easily. Trust plays a huge role in this. When you allow yourself to be close, you're not just saying, "I love you." You're saying, "I trust you to see me as I am." That unspoken message changes everything. For men, feeling trusted is deeply meaningful. It reassures them that they are still capable of bringing you comfort, happiness, and peace. It reminds them that they are not just partners, but protectors, companions, and sources of emotional strength. When trust is present, both partners soften. The walls come down, the communication becomes easier, and the relationship starts to feel new again. You begin to see each other not just through the lens of the past, but through the possibilities of the present. You start to feel grateful again, not for what was, but for what still is. There's also something spiritual about this kind of connection. When two people truly open themselves up to each other, emotionally, mentally, and physically, time seems to slow down. The noise of the world fades, and what remains is presence, two souls meeting through trust and love. That's the kind of connection that doesn't fade with age, it deepens. It becomes quieter but more profound. You begin to realize that intimacy is not about intensity but about peace. It's about feeling safe in someone's arms, about knowing you are accepted, valued, and seen. It's a reminder that love in its purest form is not loud, it's calm, patient, and healing. For many women, learning to let go of fear is the final key. Fear of being judged, fear of not being enough, fear of being seen too closely. But the truth is, when you drop those fears, you make room for joy to return. Your body, your heart, your spirit, they all respond to love when you allow them to. You become lighter, freer, and more confident, not because someone gave that to you, but because you allowed yourself to feel it again. And when you do, something incredible happens. Your partner feels it too. He becomes more tender, more present, more emotionally open. Because love, at its deepest level, is always mutual. When one heart opens, the other follows. So tonight, when you find yourself with your partner, don't focus on the things you wish were different. Focus on what's still beautiful, the warmth, the comfort, the familiarity of two people who've grown through life together. Breathe. Be present. Let affection flow naturally. Because real intimacy after 50 isn't about chasing passion, it's about nurturing connection. It's about rediscovering joy in simplicity, strength in softness, and peace in togetherness. And in that space of quiet understanding, you'll find what so many people spend their whole lives searching for, a love that feels calm, complete, and beautifully alive.